Explore Jackie O's mansion in Martha's Vineyard that sold for $65 million. Nearly 25 years after the passing of one of America's most cherished first ladies, her former Martha's Vineyard home has sold for $65 million. The luxurious estate of Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis is located on an island south of Cape Cod. Martha's Vineyard, long known for its affluence, has been a favored vacation spot for wealthy New Englanders over the centuries. Unlike most, Jackie was one of the island's few year-round residents in a place largely known as a summer retreat. The expansive property includes 340 acres of land and 6,456 square feet of living space. Let's take a look around the estate and explore some interesting facts about the land it occupies. The impressive estate is so large that it has its own name, Red Gate Farm. Although it was previously a sheep farm, it has since been transformed. The main house was designed by the renowned architect Hugh Newell Jacobson in 1981, along with a two-story guest house. Before these additions, the only living space on the property was a small hunting cabin. In 2000, Jackie's daughter, Caroline Kennedy, hired the dean of the Yale School of Architecture to redesign and expand the main home. Despite its 6,500 square feet, the home has only 5 bedrooms, a modest number for a space of its size. This summer estate became a cherished getaway for Jackie, her children, and her grandchildren when they needed an escape. She bought the land in 1979, more than a decade after the passing of her second husband, Aristotle Onassis. Their wedding had taken place on a private Greek island, which may have influenced Jackie's love for secluded island homes. The expansive backyard with its sweeping lawns was ideal for family gatherings of any size. Inside, the main house boasts a formal sitting room with a fireplace, a living and family room, a drawing room, and a chef's kitchen with high-end appliances. Upstairs, there are 4 bedrooms, each with its own en-suite bathroom, as well as a master bedroom featuring a dressing room and a master en-suite. Additional amenities include a den, 2 office studios, 2 powder rooms, 3 fireplaces, a laundry room, and a basement. Large windows provide ample natural light, allowing the beauty of the estate's surroundings to be enjoyed from within. The design, which combines color and pattern, reflects the style that made Jackie an admired First Lady. After John F. Kennedy's election in 1960, she enlisted fashion designer Oleg Cassini to curate her First Lady wardrobe, reportedly spending nearly $150,000 on fashion items in 1961, well over her husband's presidential salary. A large pool allows residents to enjoy the water year-round, and 2 freshwater ponds on the property offer additional ways to appreciate the estate's natural beauty. Traveling to Martha's Vineyard requires taking one of several ferries from New England locations, including Woods Hole, Massachusetts, and East 35th Street in Manhattan. The trip takes about 4.5 hours, though faster options like the Martha's Vineyard Fast Ferry are available. Originally, the property included only a hunting cabin. Jackie ensured the mansion and its additions were designed to stylistically complement the original cabin, which overlooks one of the 2 ponds on the property. The estate also includes gardens, a library, and various biking and hiking trails. Known for her passion for preservation, Jackie was equally adept at adding unique touches, such as a gazebo-style treehouse sturdily built for her grandchildren. This fairy treehouse, overlooking lush green land and deep blue water, brings a whimsical personal touch to the estate. Martha's Vineyard comprises 6 towns, each with its own board and town meetings. Red Gate Farm is located in Aquinnah, home to the Wampanoag Native American tribe. This calm, secluded land was a perfect retreat for Jackie, who avoided the public eye more frequently after John F. Kennedy's passing. She was only 31 when he was elected, making her the 3rd youngest First Lady to date. The greenhouse, seen in this photograph to the left of the main living space, complements the bright turquoise pool. The 2-story addition has 4 bedrooms, which brings the estate's room count to 9. But it doesn't end there. A 3-bedroom caretaker's house and a 2-bedroom guest apartment are also on the property, bringing the grand total to 14 bedrooms across 4 separate units. It makes sense that Jackie only wanted 5 bedrooms in the main home, given her plans for additional living spaces. Besides the various living areas, the estate includes a hunting cabin, a barn, a boathouse, 2 garages, a storage building, and an exercise studio. One of Jackie's pastimes was horseback riding, which tragically contributed to her passing in 1994. In November 1993, she was participating in a fox hunt in Virginia when she was thrown from her horse. During her examination, doctors discovered a swollen lymph node in her groin. Her health continued to decline, and in January 1994, she began chemotherapy for non-Hodgkin lymphoma. She passed away peacefully in her sleep that May. Adding to the maritime feel of the property, a lighthouse sits atop its steep shoreline. The setting contrasts with the urban environment of Jackie's young adulthood. After college, Jackie won a junior editorship at Vogue, but quit after just 1 day, reportedly due to criticism of her single status at the age of 22. According to her biographer Barbara Leeming, Jackie was considered too old to be single in her high-class social circles, which explains why she was introduced to John F. Kennedy the following year and soon engaged to him. Many writers seek secluded homes and nature to find peace of mind. Jackie, who earned a degree in French literature, spent her later years editing books. Martha's Vineyard was an ideal setting to work near the water, a retreat shared by other notable authors like Shel Silverstein, David McCullough, Judy Blume, and Dorothy West. Many celebrities have also visited the island to escape the limelight. An aerial view reveals the estate's beautiful land, which includes a pool, tennis court, vegetable garden, and blueberry patch, along with more than a mile of private Atlantic beachfront. The landscape was designed by Jackie's friend, Rachel Bunny Mellon, a renowned horticulturist and landscape designer known for redesigning the White House Rose Garden. The surrounding nature is so seamlessly integrated that it's easy to forget the trees were strategically placed. The home offers panoramic views of both the ocean and extensive farmland. Coastal views fill most rooms, while over a mile of private beachfront provides a secluded escape to the water. Jackie had wanted to attend college near New York City, but her parents preferred a more isolated school, possibly fostering her appreciation for expansive landscapes and privacy. This may explain why she built separate accommodations for guests and caretakers. For those who prefer not to travel by water, Martha's Vineyard has an airport with year-round flights from Boston and seasonal flights from New York. Once on the island, the Martha's Vineyard Transit Authority provides year-round bus service. The island attracts many tourists in summer, with temperatures generally in the low 80s Fahrenheit. While the year-round population is only about 17,000, it can swell to 200,000 in summer. In the 1940s, Martha's Vineyard was used by the U.S. Armed Forces for training exercises. It's also known for the infamous 1969 Chappaquiddick incident, in which Jackie's former relative by marriage, Ted Kennedy, crashed a car, resulting in the tragic death of Mary Jo Kopech, a staff member on Robert Kennedy's campaign. Perhaps the island's most popular trivia is that the movie Jaws was filmed there. In 2005, a week-long festival celebrated the film's 30th anniversary. Jackie maintained the home until her death in 1994. Sadly, just 5 years later, her son, John F. Kennedy Jr., his wife, Carolyn Bessette, and his sister-in-law, Lauren Bessette, died in a plane crash while flying to Martha's Vineyard. This tragic event added to the Kennedy curse, a term often used to describe the string of calamities that have affected the Kennedy family. Despite the many challenges she faced, Jackie was featured 27 times on Gallup's list of the 10 most admired people of the late 20th century. As First Lady, her initial project was to restore the White House's historical integrity, as it had been common for presidents and their families to take furnishings upon leaving. To preserve these pieces, Jackie introduced a bill making White House furnishings a property of the Smithsonian Institution and established a committee for the preservation of the White House. Jackie's appreciation for traditional colonial style shines through in her love for her Cape Cod-style home, which has been preserved for 4 decades. Born in Southampton, New York, Jackie spent much of her youth on Hammersmith Farm in Rhode Island. A competitive equestrian, avid reader, and language enthusiast, Jackie's passions align with the peaceful allure of her East Coast island retreat, where she found solace later in life. The island, originally named Note by its native people, meaning land between the streams, was renamed Martha's Vineyard in 1602 by a British sailor in honor of his daughter, Martha, and the vine-like undergrowth near the shore. Ironically, there are no wine vineyards on the island. Martha's Vineyard spans about 96 square miles, with roughly 125 miles of shoreline. From above, you can see Jackie's estate beautifully nestled within the lush landscape.